In 30 seconds, what's the most challenging thing about creating music today as opposed to then?
I think the most difficult thing about creating music today is about, wanting to be relevant.
Yeah.
And I think as artists, we should be true to ourselves and who we are, because
Wow. Wow.
you must own up to that.
Thank
You
you.
get people that are good singers, but then now suddenly motwating we are something else.
All right, Chomiaka, guess Nogo Nogo in the background by Snoggy himself. Featuring DJ Material. Yeah.
Black essay.
Blind, Yeah, man. Chomiaka, it's now 4 minutes after 9 p.m. Welcome to this. If you have just joined Prody and I, this is Pot Vitori Originals Thursday with Prody with 7 Eyes, as well as myself, Tasha Dams, your host with the most melanin. Amapiano, we promised you something and we are ready to deliver.
Hey. We have one of the most legendary vocalists in this here city.
Yeah.
Before COVID, hey,
we're talking about Mizz Dee. She is in the building. You might know her from a song previously titled Say Yes. And Mizz Dee, good evening.
Hi.
Thank you for coming through.
How are you?
We're good. We're happy to have you here.
I'm excited to be here.
We are super excited because you are serving us Tony FM's very first Unplugged.
Are you serious?
Yes, honey.
Tony FM's very first.
We have the cameras here because you are breaking a record here,
I honestly
Mizz Dee.
feel legendary. Okay.
Yes, legendary you really are. Tell us, where have you been hiding since Say Yes?
Jeez, so I've just been hiding behind my shower because I would sing there. So music-wise, I haven't been entertaining anything. A couple of corporate gigs here and there.
Yeah.
But honestly, I was taking a good diet away from music for a while.
Now we're going to TV, Joe.
Go TV, go stationing says fee.
Yeah, go Expresso.
Oh yeah, no, that was a time. That was a time.
All right. Yeah. So tell us about this first 10 minutes here Unplugged that you're going to serve us in just 10 seconds. What can we expect? What kind of songs are you going to be performing in this next coming 10 minutes?
I am super excited about my delivery tonight. I'm going to be performing a song titled Wena.
Let's start there.
Yeah.
We're starting with Wena and then we'll speak to her again.
FM. Live your best summer life.
Right about now, we have Mizz Dee.
Feeling this feeling. Your love brings me so much joy. It's healing, healing. God just stand was when I go out. God just stand was stand was finally found the one. Stand was endly zio when I go out. I conga zio finally found the one. Stand was endly zio when I go out. Hey my lover, Tanda wena, baby mommy. Tanda wena, Sandra Sami. Tanda wena, Dano Muntu. Tanda wena, take me to my love. Oh, you know the night is over. Take me to my love. You got me dancing to the song. When Thank you so much. That was Wena, everyone. Check it out. It's available everywhere on Deezer, Google Play. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, so people always ask me, "Yo, what I love music, fela? Can't you you always singing about love, but hey, I keep on falling in love with you. Sometimes I love you, sometimes I feel you." By the way, that's how I just keep falling in love with love music. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can't help it. Sometimes I don't feel like saying about it, but it grabs me. So the song I'm about to perform to you right now is titled "Say Yes." Say Yes is a very spiritual song, guys. So most of my songs, people will be thinking about the God-given talent that He's given to me. And check out Say Yes. Would I find someone to love in this world if they knew what I've been through in my life? Would they know how to treat me? Tell me, this is what I would do. I would treasure him and be true. Oh, 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 I say it. Yes, honey, say yes. Would he say yes to me though? Yes, honey, say yes. Tell me. Would you love and care for me? Would your heart and soul say yes? Would you do it? Would you do it eternally? Would you say yes? Say yes, yes. Say yes, say yes, say yes, say yes, yes. Honey, say yes. Give it up for Mr. Mercedes on the keys. The one and only. No one gonna do it like him. Yeah, ne?
Ah, man.
This high.
Mesmerized is what's up. Mesmerized is where we are. Now tell me something. After Say Yes, you blew up quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened to that? What did you make out of that?
I did the most, yeah.
Yeah.
I did the most bookings, working with other producers. I've worked on tons and tons of songs, including After a Night Like This,
Yeah.
which was quite big. And I also had a song which was dope called Summertime Love. Very
Okay.
nostalgic song.
Yes.
So that that moment, that era was the birth of Mizz Dee
Yes.
as a brand, because I had worked on other projects before, but I was just like a featured artist, one more being,
Yeah.
deep house. So, but that's at that era, that's when I actually found, you know what, I'm gonna push this professionally, and I'm gonna feed my people. But now, just to fast forward, when COVID hit, I'm an independent artist. I depend on gigs.
Ish.
So if I'm not getting a gig, it means I can't pay a sessionist.
Yes.
It means I can't pay for anything else that I want to do.
Yes.
Because I'd get money from gigs and brands partnering. But even when brands are partnering, you need to be gigging. You know
True.
what I mean? So yeah, I think that era really took a knock, and I was like, I think this music thing, yes, I need to give it a bit of a break. Not knowing that break led to something way longer. It's been 6 years?
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, my
Wow.
last drop was in 2019.
Wow.
Yeah.
Welcome back, though. We're
Hey, I'm
excited.
excited.
Hey,
I'm
welcome back,
excited.
Yeah,
Mizz
welcome
Dee.
back.
Hey, I'm here.
I mean,
All
yo.
the way, I'm for it.
Wow, she's got a good voice and delivery. Can't wait for the visuals.
I definitely can. After this young
That's
shot left
THC.
that we're about to take, we're going to talk to her a little more about her upcoming music. Remember is the name of the song. Remember that.
Hey, man. And shout out to everybody showing her love. THC is the brother that was like, yo, her delivery.
Ooh, yes.
I mean, it's different because THC can rap. How would you say it?
Yeah.
Yo, when I'm not going to crack a Maggie.
Yeah, I have no
Oh,
doubt. I have no doubt. When she walked in, I think is it your manager that you with?
Yes.
It was like, I'm sorry I couldn't get you warm water. I want to know because you got to deal a vocalist.
Man, I mean, Mizz Dee is a real deal, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh, thank you guys.
Mizz Dee, let's get into talks about your new music, man.
My new baby.
Your new baby. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
Let us know more about. Is it an EP?
So basically, the song that I just dropped now is
It's a single. Okay.
So I'm currently back in studio.
Yes.
I'm working on my EP, hoping to drop it soon.
Okay. Tell us
Yeah.
about Remember. Now I know that it is how do I say it? It's self-inspired.
Yes. So Remember is actually a song dedicated to myself,
Okay.
and I'm just reminding myself of how much I've shared with music and how much I've shared with the industry and just delivering to my fans. That's what Remember is about. It's just talking about Horobona. We used to have fun. We used to, go around and enjoy being in the studio and being a creative.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a very evoking song.
What are you hoping that our listener at home takes away from this very song? Yeah, Remember. What is it that, because I mean, it being self-inspired, I'm guessing this is your point of view on music as a musician in the industry. Now there's Wanako High at home that's listening right now, Chomiaka in the car driving back from who knows where this time of the night. Anyway, who's over there thinking to themselves, I've heard this lady sing now in the past 10 minutes, and she says she released a single titled Remember. What is it in Remember that you think Chomiare Nako High can take away?
What one can take away is just always remember the good times, man. I think we living in a world whereby there's so many social illnesses, there's so many things going wrong. And I'm saying, even when things are going wrong, just go into that space when you listen to Remember and remember who you are, remember what you're about.
Yeah.
Remember what made you start. Sometimes, you in radio and things just get hard and you want to give up.
True.
No, don't forget why you started.
Wow.
Because this is not the end. It's only the beginning.
Yeah.
I guess it ties into like the question that I have. You went on a long-term hiatus, right? And I know a few musicians, some of them we've lost in COVID. Like I made a joke earlier on.
Yeah. On sad.
Not in that way.
Can be
Because
gangster too. I'm cute, but I can
Shots fired.
what kept you going in the past 6 years, and what inspired you to come back into this?
Yeah.
Jeez, I'm mainly focused more on corporates. You know what I mean? Like just working corporate. I've got a corporate side of me, but dude, music is like a calling. You know, go
It is.
eventing, another artist and I'm like, but she should have done that though.
Yeah.
And then my partner will be like, hello, I know, say studio and wait,
Shout out to the partner.
it's like, ish. And then I'll be like, you know, going to someone's concert and I'll be like, ish, mara why dance nyana nyana, mara ela niña ka tone so. And I noticed that this thing is a calling, you know, and it bothers me. Sometimes I'll wake up and I'll take a shower and I'll just start singing a song I don't know.
Yeah.
And then I'll jump out of the shower and I'm like, let me record it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. In 30 seconds, what's the most challenging thing about creating music today as opposed to then?
I think the most difficult thing about creating music today is about, you know, wanting to be relevant.
Yeah.
And I think as artists, we should be true to ourselves and who we are because
Wow. Wow.
you must
Thank
own
you.
up to that.
Thank
You
you.
get people that are good singers, but then now suddenly we are something else.
All right, man. Mizz Dee in the studio. We've got more for you coming through. Stay with us.
Tshwane FM. Tshwane FM. Your cool breeze under the summer heat. Delivering the best hits under the sun.
Mizz Dee. And just like Rele Woody said earlier on, we're about to have another set. And sadly, is the last one. However, I promise you, as the listeners, that we're going to have... Because Remember is out, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
It's available.
Yeah, and definitely next week, Kirena Dasole, Remember, and Mizz Dee. So without no further ado, Mizz Dee Mercedes, take it away.
Thank you so much. This is a Remember, everyone. It's available on all digital platforms. I remember when you came into my life. It was love at first sight. I knew you were the one. Right from the start. Do you remember? Do you remember? 'Cause I remember. I remember. This is what we used to do. Honey, we used to dance under the stars. Honey, we used to dance all night long. Honey, we used to dance under the stars. Honey, we used to dance to this song. Do you remember? Do you remember? 'Cause I remember. I remember. Do you remember? Da-da-dee, da-da, da-da-da. Honey, we have come too far. We have come too far to let it go. Oh, don't you let it go. I remember. What a time. Thank you so much. Those Remember, man. Check out Remember. Hey, it's a beautiful house song. You're gonna love it. You are gonna love it.
We're loving it already.
Today we'll get singers. Yeah. Plus, can you the back
Really?
singer?
Pretty.
Yeah, it's
Get nalwa ina mosmo. Get nalwa ina pretty. Krila spade fanagare really.
Oh, the toilet level yeah. Busy na ko
Now we captured. Like recapture. I think it's state capture. So
Yes, they
I just
It's funny
performed
capture.
Remember for the first time. Like,
Wow. Yeah.
First time.
yes. And this like yo, shout out to J Boy. J
Yeah.
Boy just sent a message.
Yeah.
Like yo, Lira Tata Bras Mizz Dee.
Ejo. Rizile sengathene.
Ngalinyatsa.
Omong are Joe Prodi feature mo.
Yes,
Rebalate.
sir.
Shout out to some of you.
It's happening live on Twenty FM. It is now 28 minutes after 9 p.m. This is Pot Pitori Originals Thursdays. So proud to be presenting Mizz Dee to you.
Please, whatever you do, check out Mizz Dee.
Mizz Dee.
I'm super excited because like it's a personality there. Like I know like it sounded like a joke earlier on about like the whole Lost Eddie artist. So I'm very grateful. I just want to take this moment and say I'm grateful that you remembered.
I see what you did there.
Yeah,
I
now
see
for
what you
real,
did there.
who you
Yeah.
are.
Not easy though.
I'm very super grateful.
Yeah, man.
Mizz Dee, I want to know, what plans do you have coming for Remember? Clearly you see the response is very good. You haven't left studio and there's already people saying, hey, Kopela feature da.
So we are-
What's in store for Remember?
So we are going to be pushing Remember, like on social platforms, number one. Number two, we gigging, we're doing our corporate gigs, we're going to festivals. People must be ready to be served with music timelessly.
Okay. I keep hearing you say corporate gigs. What describe a corporate gig?
More intimate
Okay.
gigs, type of thing, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. The session is Sonyan.
No, the session whereby, let's say for instance, a certain brand, I get a sponsor.
Yes.
That's why we
Then
Okay.
Yeah, so those and publicly, yeah, I'm back, man.
Okay,
Like I
what
never
about
left.
nice? What about music videos? Do you have a music video planned for the song?
Definitely.
Yeah.
There's a music video coming out soon. We're rolling out. We're just on the planning phase in terms of where we're shooting, how. 'Cause
Yeah.
Obviously,
What's your budget?
no. Budget
Yeah.
Yeah, let's hear a question from Nongi.
Yeah, we have a question from Nongi. That's dope, man.
Nongi's all the way in the Bahamas.
Nongi's in the Bahamas. So Nongi, we appreciate you. What's
Good
the question?
afternoon, 20 FM.
Hey, good evening.
Listeners, pod listeners, Prody, Tasha Dams, and Mizz Dee.
Yes.
I have a question for Mizz Dee. Oh, my name is Nongi, by the way. A very good friend of the show.
Yeah.
So my question is, how does a recording day look like for Mizz Dee? So basically, when you go in to record music, how does that day look like? And also, when Mizz Dee is looking for inspiration, who does she listen to, and what inspires her as well?
Yeah, dope questions. Thank you so
Lovely
much,
ones.
Nongi. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely ones. Okay. These are like what, 3-4 questions? Well, firstly, I'm gonna start with what inspires me to write music is different textures. Funny thing is, I generally do house, but I listen to gospel for inspiration. I listen to R&B for inspiration. Like I listen to your likes of your Alicia Keys, as you could hear with the falling, and you know. So that's where I mainly get my inspiration, and traveling inspires me a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, as soon as I'm somewhere and I'm out of the norm of wherever it is that I reside, then I just come up with something. It just inspires me. And another one that she was like, okay, what does my day look like just before I go into studio? Firstly, 2-3 days before, I start writing an idea that I have, and on the day, sessionists will be booked, and then we just get into the studio, we vibe, man. I don't like to like pre-plan everything, because that's where magic happens, when you just with other creatives, and then you're just giving a direction, and then you know you pull up from each other.
All right. Who inspires you locally?
You've
got 10 seconds.
Definitely Lebo Mathosa.
Okay, we're gonna be playing a little game after this.
Yeah, for sure.
Stay with us. All right, it's now 30 minutes left on the show, Prody.
Yeah, 28 minutes
How
before
did
the
we
hour
get
10.
here? We just got here.
Hey, Mizz Dee.
We just got here. Mizz Dee, there's a game that we like playing here at home.
Yeah, basically, ke choice between dilo tse pedi.
Yes.
E one e ka mara it's an aswarsake. Ya go Ramadan.
Trash it.
Okay.
The other one e ka mo begeng ya ha o tsamaya le yona.
I thought
Bag
you guys
it.
wanted to trash me, like I'm so sorry.
No, the other one is in the bag.
Come
the
closer
other
to
one
the
is
mic,
in the
please.
trash.
Yes.
Okay, go
Yes. So
Bag
I'll
it
go
or trash
first,
it.
and
Yeah.
I'll go with music that you love, with brothers that you've worked with. You know,
Your personality.
so
Shanguve,
Chachanguve,
Oh, so
Black
not
Boys.
Tsantikelo Levat.
Yes.
I only
come
one.
on,
It's
yeah.
a game.
It's
When I die,
It's
you
a
are
game.
Mugriana.
It's a
Such a sabotage.
Nah. So, there's Black Motion on one hand. On the other hand, there's African Roots. One in the bag, one in the trash.
Which one you bagging? Which one you trashing?
Why lingira so, guys?
Ibiana gave me show Ibiana. I said Rena.
Okay, it's nothing personal. I'm just
They all say that.
no. I've worked with them, so I'll trash them for now, and then I'll beg them later.
Yes, recycle.
Yeah, but trash African roots, bag Black Motion.
African Roots, you trash!
Ale shabu. Enhlaka ke sadla.
Okay, here's another one. Lebo Mathosa, Alicia Keys, bag it, trash it. Which one? Yes.
Ke tla no motresha go sa tile ale shabu.
Ba mo tsentsa ka mo ra swarsang ntse le ka mo tlase.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Man, but yeah, Alicia's crazy with it again.
I'm so sorry we put you in the...
Alicia.
Sorry, not sorry. I'm sorry here on air, but in real life, I'm not sorry.
Guys, created it. It was a demon ke tsamayela.
Ka itse pila.
We don't demand.
Oh, khaledi music bo botle. Lena ditaba.
Between him and your manager.
My money and my money. I can't choose.
No, one goes in the bag, one goes in the trash.
It's not serious. It's a game.
Mizz Dee, but also male one fella. You can't take
pianist?
both.
I'll trash my manager.
Manager, you're trash!
Yeah. And then when my royalties don't come because I don't have a manager, listen, actually. Alina me.
Man.
So no, I was like Tasha Di manager. I was telling perform my life. Listen.
Oh, it's been lovely.
I just like one question.
Yeah.
No,
I'm not trashing nobody.
No, of course not. Just one question. Speaking of like Mercedes, who are you working with on this upcoming EP, and do you have a name for it yet?
I don't have a name for it yet. It's looking like a very clean canvas right now. We're actually starting tomorrow. Yeah, so a lot of people can come on board.
Wow.
I mean, talks with a few people, but I think I'm gonna leave it till Kinta. Look on a surprise.
Okay. All right.
Mercedes Imaro producer.
We hope that will be first. No. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
That's
Rasam.
All right. Listen, Mizz Dee, we've got 1 minute left on the clock for you. Your handles. Where can we get hold of you? Where are you performing next? Where can we see you?
Jeez, guys, performing next. I'm fresh from the tree. I haven't started taking bookings yet.
Yeah.
1 and 4 bookings. Facebook. It's MIZZ space DEE. Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. It's at real Mizz Dee. So it's real MIZZDEE.
All right.
So you can find me. And if you want to email us, you can email us at realmizd@gmail.com.
All right, great. Can you just send a shout out in just 5 seconds, Jana? Just say, this is Mizz Dee. You're tuned in to Pot on Tshwane FM.
This is Mizz Dee, and you're tuned in to Pot on Tshwane FM.
Yeah, man. That's what's up. Thank you so much for coming through one time for Mizz Dee.